Hi, I'm Clinton, and we're the Lamest Defenders. On this special episode of We've Got Issues, Powers of X number 5 finally pays off. And Claude's here too.
Oh yeah. Hey guys.
Okay, so getting right into it, this is going to be a very spoiler heavy review. This is probably the best issue so far of Powers of X, number 5.
It's not hard.
No, it's really not. Like, this has been a very convoluted run. This has been definitely the toughest one to follow. Single issues, it's not the best for this.
That's just Hickman's MO, man.
Yeah.
Ugh.
You disagree.
Yeah, House of X is good, but this one...
Yeah, House of X is great, but this one would be much better as a trade, I feel. Because you can just kind of keep going one through one. Otherwise, you just have to keep going back the week before, like, what did that... Because I've had to do that with this one multiple times. So, but this is by far the best one. So it starts off with Xavier and Forge discussing how to make the current iteration of Cerebro. The one with, like, the helmet, like, the big X on it, because it's subtle.
Captain Obvious.
Exactly, yeah. So... they discuss what type of power it will take, everything like that. And Forge says, nothing on Earth will be able to take care of this. And Xavier's like, well, what if there isn't anything on Earth?
Ooh, spooky.
So there is a cloaked antimatter engine Shi'ar Imperial design.
Because why wouldn't there be?
Exactly,
all right, guys?
Xavier sought this out. And on that ship, there are also logic diamonds that will take care of data storage for
oh my god
all these redundancies that's going to be needed for
redundancies
for the
is
program.
The key word for this entire comic line.
The current generation is 7th gen.
Okay.
So still looks better than most iPhones, but whatever. And so it's no longer being powered by a Shi'ar antimatter engine, but by a Krakoan no-place flower, which is and this is from the first issue of House of X. So this is why it's like all slowly kind of coming together now. It is a non-naturally occurring flower that produces a habitat that exists outside the collective consciousness of Krakoa, a place within the island ecosystem that Krakoa doesn't know exists. It is basically a Krakoan tumor. So this thing is powerful enough to basically charge Cerebro as long as Xavier needs it.
Okay. No batteries.
No batteries needed.
Just flowers.
Exactly. So that was really cool. I enjoyed that, just showing how they produced it. Like that's really neat. I enjoyed that.
Well, I had to justify the $4.99 price point, so I had to add that.
So a few years later, Magneto and Xavier, I don't want to say corner, that's not the right word, but they basically speak with Emma Frost, who is in charge of the Hellfire Club, a multinational corporation. And they talk with her in the Louvre in front of the winged victory of Themistocles. I am mispronouncing that, and I apologize, art history majors watching.
Yeah,
but it's basically
none of them.
It's basically a broken angel statue. So,
okay,
yeah, and then we have that. And he's discussing how he wants to use the Hellfire Club to basically dispense the miracle drug that they're going to be using from Krakoa. They are offering. It was actually kind of funny because Magneto starts with, well, we're thinking a 20-year, and then she goes, 50-year exclusive contract. She goes, better.
Yeah.
So it's basically going to turn Hellfire Club into the East India Trading Company by Emma Frost's own words.
Okay.
So, which is $1 trillion company.
Right.
So,
yeah, because this drug is basically...
It extends human life by 5 years. It gets rid of...
all diseases?
Mental diseases, I think.
Okay.
I could be wrong. I'm totally blanking on what the third one does, so apologies for that.
But they're pretty awesome.
It changes the world. Yeah. Oh, it's an antibiotic. It's the most powerful antibiotic ever produced.
Gotcha.
That's what the third one is. So they take Emma Frost to Krakoa to show her basically what this island can do. And having done that, they offer her 2 seats on the newly formed council, the 12-seat council, the Quiet Council of Krakoa. I think that's what they call it. And it's going to be Magneto, Xavier, Emma Frost. They've offered her 2 seats because they want Sebastian Shaw, the Black King, to come back and basically keep Emma Frost clean. Like they want her to be the squeaky clean CEO,
face of it,
politician. Yeah, like charm these every country that we have a treaty with. Charm these people. Like make sure everything goes well. Countries that we don't have a treaty with, we're going to have Sebastian Shaw get the drug in, get the mutants out.
Yeah,
like that is Magneto's own words saying that. So Emma agrees to it, but she says, "I want 3 seats instead of 2."
Jeez.
No idea who the third person is.
Okay.
So it's kind of cool. It's like, okay, that's interesting. Xavier then telepathically sends out an invite to every mutant on Earth, basically saying like, "Oh well, hey, it's time to come home. We want you guys back." And he
come on, join us in the jungle, boys and girls.
He talks to Namor, and this might be my most favorite
this
page.
Was cool.
Yeah, this was great.
Yeah.
He talks to Namor, and he says, "Well, we want you to come home." And Namor's like, "I appreciate that. That's very nice, but you know why humans hate mutants? Because they're superior, and it's a slap in the face to humanity every day." Mm-hmm. And he tells Magneto, like, "Do you think I have a problem with my superiority over humans?" He's so arrogant. It's awesome. And then he says, "I don't believe you think you're superior to humans just yet." So he says, "Go away, little man. Come back when you mean it." And it was awesome.
Mr. Steal Your Girl.
Yeah, exactly. No, it was awesome. I loved that page. That really kind of...
It was a cool page.
It brought everything together.
Right. And it just looks cool because he's like just lounging in his throne.
He's just sitting in his throne. Yeah.
He's like, what?
What do you want? And they obviously have the same eyebrows. So
yeah.
So for X-Men 1000, it's the year 1000 basically. They are pretty much all technology at this point.
Okay.
This is the most difficult part for me to explain. It's kind of tough for me to understand a little bit. I have small brain. Not to steal a joke there.
Same.
But so it basically they want to they want to keep their culture and their memories and everything else and just like ascend to eternity almost.
Okay.
But
be like immortal then?
Yes, exactly.
Okay.
So Nimrod is no longer the big white and pink, hot pink or purple robot. He's like this little destiny ghost. Mm-hmm. And he
still has the name Nimrod.
Yeah. And he's telling the librarian, who looks oddly similar to Xavier, mm-hmm. That when they absorb something, basically that they don't just absorb you, like they will feed on you.
Yeah.
They absorb your culture and everything else, but everything's going to be wiped out.
Right. Yeah. So, you're gone, but
yeah, exactly.
They have what you had. So
his argument was that when they reach a certain level of technological and intellectual advancement, they basically become a black hole. But it's not in the sense that it's the end of all things. No light escapes, all that good stuff. It's just it becomes a gateway, becomes a wormhole.
Okay.
A gateway into a network.
Oh my God.
And they basically say it's Nimrod said it's basically what humans would call God, because it's so expansive that it is just forever. It just keeps going and it's like all knowing in it basically. So the only thing that caveat to that is it has to destroy everything on the planet.
Yeah.
Like the planet just doesn't exist anymore. So it will end all life on Earth is done.
Right. Because now it's just robots. Yeah. Basically.
And so that was like the big cliffhanger for this issue.
Okay. So you think the series is really starting? Like what is this?
This is issue 5. One left.
Yeah.
I don't think they're going to. I feel like that what's going to happen with the series coming out, because the one with Xavier looking exactly like he does in this, I think that's going to be the continuation of this.
Well, I won't be picking that up then.
So it's going to be the continuation of House of X too. So
okay.
This was easily the best issue of this so far for me. I love this. I thought this was great. It's a buy. I recommend it. I think if you haven't picked up the series yet, though, get this as a trade, because this is going to be so much better as a trade. It's going to be so much better. Mm-hmm. But yeah,
otherwise, if you don't redeem your Marvel codes online,
exactly. That helps a lot.
You had to flip through your old comics. Yeah. You're just like, oh my gosh,
I definitely recommend it. But if you haven't picked it up yet, trade. Perfect.
Well, that's all we have for Powers of X number 5 this week. I mean, we still have more comic reviews to do, so we're not finished yet.
We're not done. It's not a one and done.
Yeah. But thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll see you soon.
Stay lame.